Good morning. Am I whispering? I'm kind of whispering. Kind of might have lost my voice while we were in Nashville. Hello, Janine. Thank you. Let me give you a dress. Can't have you running around here with no clothes on. There you go. Well, I hope everyone has had a great week and a half. It's been a week and a half since I've been on. And I apologize for my voice. A lot of screaming and yelling and a little bit of crying on my trip. It's already 93 degrees today. It's going to be hot, hot, hot here. We had a little bit of rain and it was pretty warm when we were in Nashville, especially when you're out walking around. Yeah. So I know, let's see. I just put this up, so I know people probably didn't get a 30-minute warning. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, J-Mac. Good morning, Donna. Oh, wow. Hold on. How are you? Oh. I gotta check something real quick. Okay, good. All right. No snowflakes here. So raise your hand if you guys have ever seen the show American Pickers. Those two guys that drive around in their big van or truck and they go all over the country and go picking. Oh, yeah. That's how it used to be for me in Alaska, Donna, with the fires. Yeah. I used to be addicted to that show. I would watch it all the time. Well, unbeknown to me, we met 8 friends in Nashville. We rented an Airbnb for 4 days. We did have a great time. And one of our friends, she showed me a piece of jewelry that she had on. And I said, oh my gosh, I love that. Where'd you get that? She said, there's this place just a couple miles from here. They've got all kinds of shops, some touristy shops and whatever. She said, but they also have this place called Antique Archaeology. And I said, what? Hi, Tina. Hi, Jane. Again, sorry if my voice is in and out. Is that not a cool name? Now, I did only buy one of these license plates because they were $20. I couldn't buy a bunch for you guys, so I'm sorry. But you can go to their website, antiquearchaeology.com, and you can buy. They have all different ones. Anyway, so we go. And first, we go through all the little shops, and it's like a museum, and they've got old machinery in the hallways. Really cool. And she took a bunch of pictures, and I'm going to have to get the pictures from her. Anyway, so we get through all the shops, and then we go out the door and into another door, and this building that says Antique Archaeology. Hang on, somebody's ringing my bell. Okay. And it's pretty big, and I walk in. Oh no, am I frozen? Oh dear, no, I'm not. And I'm looking around, and there's a lot of people in there, and all of our friends, and most of my friends know what I'm looking for. And somebody said, oh, Johnny, there's some books over there. I'm like, okay, yeah, books, a place like this, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I didn't realize that this was part of American Pickers. Their main hub warehouse store is in Ohio, but they opened up this place in Nashville called Antique Archaeology, and they bring truckloads of stuff there. So, I girlfriend says, Johnny, there's some books over here. I'm like, yeah, hang on. And I'm looking at some other stuff, and I walk over. Well, girls, if you saw the thumbnail, it's a good thing that I brought a giant suitcase and a duffel bag, empty, because on Allegiant Airlines, my husband is retired military, so we have our retired military IDs. On Allegiant Airlines, military gets two free checked bags each up to 100 pounds. Well, what would Johnny do? I pulled off the shelf. There was about 6 or 8 ledgers. And I run up to the counter with them. And I say to the lady, do you have any more? And she said, well, I think we did, but I think we sold them, or we shipped them somewhere, something, whatever. Okay. So I'm like, oh, all right. So I go and I'm looking around some more. And as I'm walking back by the counter, she says, oh, come here. She walks out of the back room with another stack. So if you didn't see the thumbnail, I will show it to you. Now this is a giant, the big suitcase, the big suitcase. I took all my clothes, all my toiletries, jammed them into a tiny little duffel, and filled my suitcase with ledgers. Oh, you guys, you should see the look on my husband's face and everybody that was with me, because we got to pile 8 people into an Uber. Right? This suitcase weighed 74 pounds. Not gonna lie. There you go, J-Mac. There's a horrible lag. Yeah. And then so my husband had a suitcase. I had this suitcase. I had the duffel. And then one couple of our friends was flying with us. And I checked their suitcase, so they didn't have to pay $65. I did mail 1 box of lighter stuff, so it should be here the next day or so. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I am not having a sale this Friday. And when I say this, you guys don't make it a thing. And I'm telling you right now, I appreciate all the comments that are going to come up. I know that I have mentioned in the past months that my father-in-law has been fighting the fight with cancer. And we went and saw him the night before we left, trying to decide if we were going to go or not. And he was really good. And the doctors and nurses assured us he had a good bit of time. And we left. And we left on Wednesday evening, and he passed on Saturday. So, the airline we were flying on and the airport, it's a small one, not Orlando. There's only 1 flight a day, so we were not able to get back until Monday morning. It's okay. We're okay. The family's okay. So, I just want to get that out there, and that's why I haven't been on since I got home. That's why I'm going to take a little break. Not sure what's going on tomorrow evening. It's okay. Thank you so much, Mary. Appreciate it. I don't want to make it a thing. I mean, it is what it is. And we had said our goodbyes, and we knew it was going to happen, and he went very peacefully, not in pain, very quickly, and that's all we could ask for. So, moving on. Thank you. I will let them know. Yes. And it's my husband's stepmother. So my stepmother-in-law, she's doing wonderful. She's one of the strongest ladies I know. And we just, we go over every day, help her with what we can. I think tonight we're going to take her and her sister out to dinner. My husband's brother flew home last night. So yeah, and his wishes were no service. So we all got together, we were with them every minute since we got home. But right now my husband's out in the garage just tinkering, trying to get out of his head for a minute. And I thought I'd hop on here for an hour, get out of my head for a minute, show you guys what I got, let you guys know that I'm not having a sale tomorrow night. Not sure what is going on, where we'll be. If I'm home, I will come on and craft for a little bit just to keep me busy. And if I come on and craft at 6 o'clock, then my husband will cook dinner. So it's kind of a win-win. I'm going to show this stuff to you guys, and I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but, I'm going to give you an idea of what I got. I did. Right, J-Mac? Oh, and you guys better be ready. So the reminder's already up for next Friday at 6 o'clock. Let's see. Let me see if you guys can grab it. So we'll have the vintage ledgers, vintage books. I've got vintage love letters. I still have more laundry pins. I'm going to make some jewelry over the next week. That's what I'm going to do to keep myself busy in my downtime. I can't show you guys yet because I want it to be a surprise. Yes, you guys have 8 days before your invoices will be due for next week's sale. Look, I said to the lady, I said, since you're putting these in a box and I'm not asking you to bag each one. Yes, 6 Eastern, Mary. I only speak in Eastern Standard Time, sweetie. I said, is there any way that I could get a little handful of these little... Yep. Are they cute? So I got some of those. I might even have a few bigger ones. That poor lady thinks I'm absolutely crazy. She was so nice. You go, Mary. But anyway, like I said, if you guys go on their website, antiquearchaeology.com, they've got all kinds of stuff, t-shirts and hoodies and license plates, and, you can't buy any vintage stuff, but you can buy, their stuffs. So, before I get into this, the day before we left, which would have been last Tuesday, I was sitting on the patio in the evening, and Ann Lar was on. And I haven't been on any streams in so long. And I hopped into her stream, and she was talking about one of the studio boxes she bought from me. And I've had so many people ask about those, and I've just had to step away from them because they're expensive and time-consuming to make. I may get back to them one day, I'm not sure. Anyway, she said in the stream, she said, I bought that sewing-themed studio box from you, Johnny. And she said, I made a journal out of it, and I want to send it to you. I was like, oh my goodness, there's no. Well, she asked me for my address, and I said no, whatever. When we came home Monday morning, we landed, we went and got the dog, brought the dog home, dropped the dog off, and went right over to Dan's dad's house. We didn't even check her mail. Got home late that night, and my husband went out and got all the mail out of the mailbox. And this is what came in my mailbox. And I'm telling you guys, it could not have come at a more perfect time. And I did send Anne a message, and I cannot thank her enough. This is the nicest, kindest Happy Mail. I don't even know what to say. Look. I won't flip through the whole thing this time. I'll do a full flip through later. I'll just give you guys a little peek. There she is. You could make me cry again, Anne. Johnny's a little emotional right now with all the things. Thank you so much. And what did you do on these? On this and on the sewing pattern? What did you do to make those shiny and slickery? Those are cool. It's either beeswax or what was that other wax we were using? Isn't it so nice, you guys? And she used everything. She used all the packaging. Like right here. This was part of the packaging. She used everything. Painted with glue and water mixture. No kidding. Even like this right here. Just glue and water. How interesting. And it turns it into like a vellum with a crunchy sound. Oh, look at that. Anne's been cutting. It's just fabulous, Anne. Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at the buttons on the button card. It's just fabulous. Oh, that was packaging. And she turned it into a... Look at that. You go, girl. Oh, I love that. I love it all. Isn't it fabulous? Oh, look at this. That's another, just a little glassine bag, and she put some of the laces in it. And it's ginormous. It just keeps going and going. There's some more packaging. Oh, look at that. Look at it. I love this. Oh, I'm going to copy this, Anne. I love this pocket. Copying that. Look at it. I love it. I'm skipping a few pages. Oh, another button card. That is darling. Am I still live? It got quiet. Yeah, this was Anne. Look, that's part of the packaging. So it's got my name in it. And then look at all the tags and beads hanging down here. Thank you, Anne. You are such a sweetheart. And for those of you that have my P.O. box as a mailing address, I have to keep reminding people that I closed that P.O. box. So if you ever do want to mail me something, just shoot me an email for my mailing address. I don't want to post my physical address on, the description box. So anyway, let's see. Am I live? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Okay, next. Brooke, if you're awake and watching, I think this came from you. I was cleaning up in here last night, and this piece of cardboard was on the floor, and I just thought it was something that, well, clearly it fell out of a box, but I thought it was just to take up room. And then I opened it, and this was in there. I think it might have been from Brooke, but if it came from somebody else, let me know. Full of checks. Anybody? Corn Exchange Bank. I think it was Brooke. I'm gonna have to call her. Yuma, Arizona. Anyway, so that was a fun find on my floor. It was a floor freebie right there. Can't remember where that came from. All right, you guys. At first, I thought these were ledgers. I got really excited. I was like, oh, look at that. I've got wet wipes coming from Amazon today, and I'm gonna clean these all up. I thought they were ledgers, but they're not. They're check receipt books. Look at that. Look at how they're hinged. So with these, I'll sell a couple whole. I'll sell some whole, and I might take two apart and just do packs. I know, I love these as much as ledgers too. Yep. So I got 5 of those, and they're fabulous. Look at that. And they must have, it looks to me like they must have just chopped off, you know, where the rest of the book was after the checks were torn out. And just kept the, yeah, kept those. So I got those. And then there's just, there's so many. There's, you know, look. There's thick, there's thin. Look at you guys. Oh, the tape, the tape. There's a couple that have, let me peek. No, not that one. I'm not gonna, I'll show you the covers of all of them. You know, all different sizes. Some have 200 pages. Oh, look at the tape. Oh yeah. Look at this. Look. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Some of them are a little bit more beat up than others. But look at that. Love it. Love it. This one I'll probably, yeah, this one I'm going to make page packs out of since the cover's off. That way the cover can stay at my house. Just saying. Look at these babies. These are 500 pagers. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the wrinkle. Yep. And this one's got, oh, look at that blue. All right, let me move some of these out of the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, last one. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some schmutz. Long day. J-Mac gonna have the scanner humming. Isn't that hilarious? Long day. That's my life right now. This one's got 500. That's another 500 pager. I think this one is too. Yep, that's another 500 pager. And it's interesting how they have letters. See if this one has any tape. No. Oh, there's another 500 pager that's got and more. You know, and look at, I mean, there's just all different. This one, it tells you right here, 200 pages, 300 pages, 500 pages. That's what that number is on the bottom. If you've ever wondered, that's how many pages. Oh, hang on, somebody's ringing my bell. Okay, I got you, girl. Some of them have, you know, years on them. Like this one says wheat. Some of them just have letters. All right, hang on. Then there's, oh, I think this one might be my favorite. Oh, can you hear the sandhill cranes? Look at the height difference. I think there's going to be some fighting over this one. I think I might go ahead and just glue that right back down. Because if I glue that, that'll stay nice. And this one's got, does it tell us? Yep, that's another 500 pager. And look at the water damage. The prices on these, I'll tell you guys right now. The prices on these are going to range anywhere between anywhere between 40 and, I'm going to say between 40 and 60 at most. Ish. Somewhere in there. I'm not selling any right now. I'm not promising any to anybody right now. If there is something that someone specifically sees and you would like to send me an email, you can do that. Okay. But I'm not making any hard promises right now. Only because I haven't had much rest, not really in my right mind. So, Please don't make me think. Okay. This one is, look at that. I love that. Balances in this book transferred to new loose leaf ledger, October 23rd, 1939. Look at this one. I think I may take this one apart so everybody could get some of this, because look at that. It's pencil writing and it's messy, but it's cool. So I think this would be a fun one because this cover's staying at my house. Why? Because I can. So I think I'll do some page packs with some of these pages and these, the check stubs. So I thought that would be fun, you know, and they'll be very reasonably blah blah priced. And this paper, it almost feels like vellum. You hear it's not. You like the messy one. Isn't it interesting? Look at it close, you guys. Yeah, it's very interesting. And then this one, oh, there's so much vintage tape. This one, the wheat book, is just, oh, look at this. Look at this. I think I should just scan that. Right? Lori, hi, hon. How are you? Good to see you. Look at that. I can't. Anyway, so yes, I have ledgers coming out of everywhere. Let me set my sign here while I move these out of the way. I'll show you guys a couple of the books, and they're all tiny books. I didn't get any big books. I actually didn't have any big books, really, to speak of. All right. I have, while I swiffer off my desk, I have a question for you guys. I have made some jewelry in the past. It's been a hot minute. I am going to be making some necklaces, rings, and bracelets. And I'm telling you, you guys are going to go crazy over them. I'm not going to show you yet because I have one. I'm not going to show you what's on the front of this yet. But I have a question. Let me zoom in. Where's my zoomer? Raise your hand if you have or do make jewelry, because I'm in love with these things. I've been, my camera's not in love with that. Okay, nope, can't have that on the screen. Okay. I need some help on a jewelry item. Okay, let's see. So let me see if I can get the camera to zoom. Can you see? It almost looks like a little piece of diamond plate metal there. This piece on the back that's got these two loops that the rings are hooked into. Can you guys see that? I'm going to set it right here and I'm going to zoom in really close. Has anyone ever seen anything like it or have any idea what it might be called? It's a square piece of flat metal. There. Oh, I almost had it. Come on, camera. No, it's not copper, it's silver. This that I have my fingernail on, it's a piece of square. Let me see if I see how it's square. And then it's got the loops there to hook your rings into, your jump rings into. I did. I did go. I did go to American Pickers. I did. I did. Copper tape solder goes on top, but could be a metal. Copper tape solder. Let me write that down. But would it have the copper tape solder? But the loops are. Hang on, I'm looking. The loops are part of it. It's not. These loops right here aren't soldered on. It's a piece. But I just can't. Yes, it was so much. If somebody can find me that piece of finding or metal, you will get a free piece of jewelry. Okay. All right. I'm writing that down. Hold on. Copper solder. You guys. Hey, Lourdes, how are you? If anybody has any other words that you think it might be, copper tape solder. It would greatly be appreciated. Throw me out the words. You can. Thank you. The loops are probably a binding, but it's probably soldered on. You use copper tape and then, yeah, it doesn't look like it. I mean, it totally looks like one piece. It does not look like that has been soldered on. Not even a little bit. Anyway, so more to follow on that. All right. So, hang on before I show that. So it was Saturday morning that we went and I found all the ledgers. No, Friday. It was Friday. Because Saturday was our not good day when we got our sad news. And then Sunday, on Mother's Day, we were out trying to find some place for brunch for the mothers in the group. Let me tell you, you're not going to find, hey, Terry. I took a copper solder jewelry making class when I managed 2 rings, holy bananas. Anyway, so yeah, we did not find any place for brunch because holy wow, is there a lot of people in Nashville, especially on Mother's Day, especially any day. I've never seen so many people in one place in my life. It was way worse than Vegas. I will only go back there on weekdays. Anyway, we ended up having lunch at a barbecue joint. That was our Mother's Day brunch. And then we went back to the American Pickers Antique Archaeology Shop. And I walked in the door because I had given the gal my email address and my phone number and my name because she asked for it and said, anytime I get ledgers, I will call you, let you know how many I have. You can pay me over the phone and I'll ship them to you. And she's my new best friend. So we walk in the door because there was something my husband wanted, but he wanted to think about it for a couple of days. So we went back to get it. And that's the only reason we went back. I didn't expect to find anything else. I mean, we were just there 2 days ago, right? I walk in the door and I hear my name being yelled from behind the counter. Johnny, I'm glad you're back. I was just getting ready to call you. I said, what? She says, I forgot I had this box of books from Carnegie Hall. From Carnegie Hall. It was delicious. Yes, the barbecue was delicious. I had me a big old tray of brisket. Yes, I did. Little books. Little yummy books from Carnegie Hall. And most, I'll say half of them, have the Roman numeral on the cover, which I love. Hey, Ziggy, what Roman numeral is MCMI?
The Roman numeral MCMI is equal to 1901.
Okay, so 1901. Oh, yep, Johnny just turned the page. Just turn the page. I'm not going to read it. I'll let you guys read it. But these are so cool. gives the trustees, director of fine arts. Then there's all kinds of plates. Like this was awarded an honorable mention. Awarded honorable mention. It says, you know, the artist, what it was. There's a Japanese print. They're just stunning. So they're, you know, there's everything in them. And they're all a little bit different. Like this one's leather. The spine is gone, but it's gorgeous. This is just one of the little pamphlets. So I might just put that with the book. Now this one's a paperback. Was it this one that had, hang on. Let's see what this one is. Come on, Johnny, you can do it. This one's 1912. List of objects in the permanent collection of casts of on and on and on. Carnegie Institute, Pittsburgh. Anyway, I'll go into more depth when we do this sale. This is a hardback. But I just wanted you guys to get a peek at them. Look at that. April 26th, June 17th, and then the Roman numeral. That's cool. Anyway, then, okay, look at, so, look, these, there's a few of these. This is paper. This is paper with a number. And I went, oh, well, look at that decaling. And then I went, oh, look at the end paper. And then, oh. And there's your Roman numeral. 1898. Stop it, right? You should have seen me sitting at the house going through them and everybody was just staring at me like I was nuts. They're fabulous. They're just fabulous. So there's a few of those. What's this one? Oh, loan exhibition. This might be, oh, this one. Look at here. 1902 until January 1st, 1903. You did not, J-Mac. You send me a photo. J-Mac, you send me a photo. J-Mac. 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 J-Mac just won a big prize. Email me your phone number and I will text you from my phone. You will have a direct line to me, J-Mac. Yes. Big phone. junkjournalshop@yahoo.com. Hey, Penny. J-Mac. Oh, you don't even know what you just saved my life, J-Mac. I should have just come on 3 days ago when I started looking for that silly little piece of metal. Okay, so anyway, check out this one. Very thick parchment paper. I think it's this one. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Look it. So you know how they chop the pages? Well, not. They didn't chop the top, and they didn't chop the sides. Hold on. I can get in there. Look. You can see the words in there. And there's several pages like that in this one. Who dat? Oh, my girlfriend. Oh, I'm waiting for an email from J-Mac. I can hardly wait to see. I can't believe she has that. Okay, here's some more of those ones with the numbers. What's this one? Oh, look at this. Look at that rusty clip, you guys. What? Whatever those are, we need those in our life. April 25th, 1923. I have made a liberal number of suggestions with the thought of revision later. Prices. This was in 1923. So this is the name of the piece of art, $22,000. So there's a few pages of that in there. Oops, I hit a button. Oh, heavens. How's Penny today? Penny, I hit the lottery in Nashville. I mean, not the lottery, but I hit the book and ledger lottery. You know the show American Pickers? They have a store in Nashville. It's called Antique Archaeology. I found it. I went. I won. Oh, I'm going backwards. Why don't you guys tell me that? Loan exhibition. I think this one might have some more not cut pages in it as well. Oh, it's got tiny words. Just wait. German Applied Arts. Ooh, this one's got some advertising in it. There's no illustrations, but it's still cool. Sorry about my phone. Can't turn it off. Ooh, this one's gorgeous. Ziggy, what Roman numeral is MDCCCXCVI?
From scientificpsychic.com. The Roman numeral MCLXV at the bottom of the pyramid in the Great Seal of the United States represents 1776, 1000 plus 500 plus 100 plus 100 plus 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1.
That's not what I asked. You just never know what you're going to get with him. I know Janine wants me to fire him. Oh, this one's got gorgeous plates in it too. So anyway, oh, there's another one of those with the number on it. That one's number 5. Look at you. Kateri! Hi, hon. How are you? Don't mind my voice. I left half of it in Nashville. I don't know if it was... Oh, boy. I don't know if it was from screaming and yelling and singing at the bars or the loud shrieking when I found that the world's giant stack of ledgers at Antique Archaeology. I don't know which took my voice away, but it was one of them. Look at that. I love that end paper. So anyway, all of this stuff that I'm showing you today will be sold next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. There's another one of those. Ooh, what's this one? 18th Annual Exhibition, Carnegie Institute, Pittsburgh. There's the Roman numeral. Oh, and look at the corners. They're not, I mean, they're rounded, but they're not. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be on for too long. I'm just doing a little show and tell of what I scored in Nashville. I went to the American Pickers Nashville store, and girl, oh, here's another one with the decolled page. Girl, I had fun. Yes, if you ever go to Nashville, the first place you want to go is Antique Archaeology. There's another one of those. Okay. Oh, I got one more little bit of stuff so I can show you guys. Sorry for the schmutz. They're old books. What are you going to do? Oh, yeah, well, no. Just be here next Friday at 6 Eastern. You too can have one in your life. Okay. These are stinking cool. So at first I was like, well, I don't know. But then I started looking at it, and what they are: Carnegie Institute, Conditions of Entry, Election of Jury and Awards for the International Exhibitions of Oil Paintings, to be held at Carnegie Institute, April 29th to June 30th, 1920. Now what's really neat is there's this little tiny piece of parchment paper right here. And what it says is, in French, page 19. So the first 18 pages of it is in English, and then when you get to page 19, it's the whole book starts over in French. Voila. Yes, yes. So there's not all of them are like that, but several of them all are. And look at that. I love the little, you know, just like we do. And again, with the Roman numeral on the cover. And this one's got deckled edges and schmutz. It's got schmutz. But I just love them. They're going to be so much fun. I'm going to keep a couple, but I'm, you know me. I share with you guys. So there's those. Like this one's a little bit thicker. I think these are more, oh, look at that. What's that? It's a map of the Department of Fine Arts. First floor, second floor, third floor. Donna, oi, oi. Probably said that wrong. Anyway, so I will sit with Ziggy and ask him all the Roman numeral questions. Oh, look. I got another stash of the little bags. That was the first time I went. Second time I went, she gave me even more. This thing's pretty banged up. There's not many, so I'll probably put the 1 or 2 of these in with the page packs from the checkbook receipt and that one ledger that I know for sure I'm going to take apart. So, oh, and then I also got, and then I've got that one box coming in the mail. It was mail the clothes or mail one small box. So I mailed the small box because it didn't cost that much. I got this. But this isn't for sale. I'm keeping it. So, oops, wrong mouse. Hold on. Let me zoom out and see if the light will play nice. That's all, you know, it's all falling apart. And I don't have any of these in my life because I sent them to someone else. Oh, oui. Thank you, Donna. Keeping me straight. So I got it for, yes, the cover. I mean, look at the front and look at the back. But, and it didn't have the closure. And I will remember at some point what I wanted some of these pages for. Yes, you did get them all, Janine. You're not getting these. So I did grab that. And that was just at a random thrift that I had stuff. I only went to one thrift store and antique archaeology and many bars. When you got 8 people, 10 people, we had people in and out. What do you do? All right. Was that the last thing I had to show you guys? Let's see if I can get the camera to play nice. You guys want to see a funny picture of me? I know you do. I know you guys want to see a funny picture of me. So, you know, I don't really, oh, I see the email from Jamar. Okay, hang on just a second. I don't drink often. So after 2 or 3, I'm pretty sauced. Well, a group of friends that we went with, they drink a lot more often than I do. And this particular day, I think we may have started the party at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So there's me behind my girlfriend. I'm trying to hide. Oops. It's still daylight out, you guys. And I could barely walk. You see me hiding back there. I see it, J-Mac. I'm going to look right now. Going to go look right now and see if J-Mac found my thing. J-Mac. Do you know what they're called? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me send it to my phone. See if I can figure out how. Oh, I think I can airdrop it to my phone. Oh my goodness. Hang on, I'm sending it to my phone. That's it, J-Mac. That is totally it. All right, well, J-Mac's going to get the prize. That is totally it. J-Mac, next Friday, when I'm selling the jewelry, you will have your choice of a ring, a watch, or a necklace. This is the only piece that I needed to be able to start making the jewelry. Right, Janine? So, does anybody know what this is called? Well, I'm going to need about 150 of them, J-Mac. Not gonna lie. So I don't mind. I mean, I would love for you to send me some if you want to. Oh, you have that many? Okay. I'm going to text you after I get done on the stream. Can you pull a measurement on one of the square ones? Because I think mine is like, I want to say 14 millimeters one way. Anyway, I'm just curious. Okay. Oh, girl. I love you. You saved me. And yes, for those of you, now that I said that, some people thought J-Mac was a man. J-Mac is not a man. Mac is a woman. There, I cleared that up for you, J-Mac. All right, what else? Trying to think if I have anything else important or anything else fun to tell you or show you. Guys, well, that doesn't work there. There's a glare. There. Okay, Kateri, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Let me see if I have any more fun pictures I can show you guys. Oh, I did break 2 toes when I got home. There's that. Oh, when we went to the antique archaeology shop, because there was 8 of us and the car or the Uber only fit 7, our one friend, he's like 5'5", and he's a small guy. And I had the giant box of ledgers. And so we fit him in the back. See him back there? We fit him in the very back of the minivan, and he's sitting on the box of ledgers. Guys, every time we turned around, he was in a different position on the floor or on the box. Laying down, sitting down. It was just, we were just like, get us back to the house. Get us back to the house so we can get him and the stuff. I asked him if he wanted us to stop at Walmart and get him a seatbelt. He said he was fine. We did have fun. Like I said, you know, our there he is. He's like, okay, I'm done. Let me out. I'm done. Let me out. Yes, Janine was trying to find bail money. We went to a really great blues bar. I think this is our first night out. That's my husband, me, and my 2 friends, and the great girl singing behind us there. Let me see if I have any other fun photos for you guys. This was our first. That was the night we got there. We were on the roof of the Florida Georgia Line bar, and then across the street, the Johnny Cash Museum, and then right up here was where we went next, because that's the Luke Bryant bar, and he's my favorite. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty, right? But it's filthy. I couldn't believe how filthy it was, you guys. Nashville is a filthy city. There's no more. They're very appropriate, but we're not being completely crazy. Oh, there's one good picture of me and my two girlfriends. That was a good photo. That was the day before we left. We were milling around downtown. Yeah. So anyway, I need to go to, I'm going to go jump in the shower, and we're going to head over to the in-laws' house and help Mom do some paperwork and stuff. And J-Mac, I'm going to text you before I get in the shower. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a ledger palooza. Oh, are they dropping like flies? You're still here. Okay, you're still here. You haven't left me yet. Yeah, the stuff coming in the boxes. I've got love letters. I was amazed to find those. I was amazed. I rarely find, good stuff in the wild. I usually, do online auctions at various different auction houses. Hang on, I'm going through my photos to look. Yeah, I've got the love letters. I've got, oh, I completely forgot. Janine, you're going to love this. I got 2 sets of really pretty dragonfly playing cards. Okay, Mary, have a great day. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. And like I said, if I am home tomorrow evening, if we're not over at Mom's, I'm going to come on and craft with you guys and just visit. I want to do, I'm going to take some ledger pages and some napkins and tissue paper and rice paper and just collage onto some ledger pages with them, because I want to show you guys how fabulous that looks, and it'll be fun. And I need some for ephemera. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So, if I do come on tomorrow, I'll put the reminder up an hour or 2 early. I just don't know, what the rest of today is going to bring and what we got going on tomorrow. So thank you guys all so much for joining me. I will see you next Friday at 6 p.m. for sure. Might be on tomorrow at 6 p.m. just to craft. The reminder for the sale next week is up. If you saw something that you liked, you can email me. Okay? Most things have some sort of a marking on them. You may email me. I might not get back to you today, but I will get back to you in the next couple of days. Okay? Super. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Can't find the button. There we go. Bye, guys.